I'm now a Hummus Fit athlete. 2,200 calories. That is absolutely insane to me. What else do I want to talk about? Like, we're gossiping. Long time no see. I thought that I would do sit down in my car video because that's what I wanted to do. I actually don't have any other reason other than the fact that I wanted this to feel like a FaceTime. There's nothing better than getting on FaceTime with your best friends and like talking to each other about what's been going on in your lives. So that's what I'm doing. Today is exactly 6 weeks from when I competed. What the hell? The first thing I want to talk about is what's been going on with my diet. And I want to preface this by saying what works for me will not work for you. I mean, I guess there is a small chance that it will. But I'm sharing this because I think it's a really good way to learn from someone else and take tidbits, little bits of information, and apply them to your life, see if they work, see if they don't. That does not mean copy this. Please. I will not continue to share this stuff if I see it affecting people negatively. Baseline when I started macros was 2,000 calories, roughly 200 grams of carbs, and then like my fats and my protein. So my fats were about 50, my protein was the remainder. Since then, I have upped myself to 2,200 calories, 250 grams carbs, about 55 grams fats, and then again the remainder protein. My body is flying through food right now. Flying through food. I woke up stage weight. Like I said, this is the first time in 2 years without a coach. I utilized macros way before I started bodybuilding. Now that I know how to train and adequately fuel my body, I think my body can handle more food. So I am slowly trying to up my calories in order to not overwhelm myself or my metabolism and keep myself in a good spot to start with my new coach. Reversing is different for everyone. Your body handles food differently than everyone else. Some people need more carbs, some people need more fat, some people need more protein. Whatever that may be, there are criteria in which you should be hitting, such as your fats. If you are a woman, you need to make sure your intake of fat is adequate for your hormones. Like, point blank period. Fat is not going to make you fat. Carbs are not going to make you fat. If I see one more video pushing skinny propaganda, I'm going to lose my mind. The goal is to be strong. The goal is to be healthy. The goal is bone density, longevity. These are things that are important. Being lean, not important. First of all, the more muscle you have on your body, muscle burns fat. Okay? Okay. I'm just really sick of seeing skinny propaganda, so I wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, back to my macros. There are some nuances to obviously what I'm eating. On resties, I tend to keep my carbs a little bit lower, and I'm getting the majority from whole foods instead of like my bloat bowl, which is made of like Rice Krispies and things like that. I don't really consume a ton of fast digesting carbs on, actually that's not true. On resties, I'm getting my carbs from whole foods. It's a little bit lower. My calories are a little bit lower just because that's what I'm used to. I have really been considering keeping all of my food the exact same every single day of the week, which I do think that will be a good idea, and I do think that will help. So that is my current plan. Those are my current macros. And how I approached going on macros from being on a meal plan for so long. One, I continued to eat foods that I was consistently eating on a meal plan. Those things were oats, eggs, egg whites. I always had like a beef or a sirloin in my plan. I like still eat zucchini. I still eat broccoli, rice. So like my main carb sources that I've always used: oats, cream of rice, sweet potatoes, rice cakes, zucchini, bananas. Did I say rice? Rice. My body was already used to, that I enjoyed, so I kept them in. Things that I've added: Ezekiel English muffins, honey. I haven't had honey in so long. I put that in as a carb source, specifically before I work out. Brussels sprouts, I don't know why, y'all, but I was craving Brussels sprouts. Kiwis, dates, also really focusing on fiber. I have no idea what my fiber intake has been the past 2 years. I haven't added too much in regards to my fat sources, and here's why. I love nut butters. So I get a lot of my fats from nut butters and avocado. My other fat sources are going to be like a fatty meat. So salmon, sirloin, beef, but I have added ghee and dark chocolate into my diet. Those two things, first of all, phenomenal. Ghee, if you haven't tried it, try it. Amazing. The reason I added those two things are because they're flavor profiles that I haven't had in a really freaking long time. Ghee, I've been putting it mainly on my carbs, so like potatoes and rice. If I'm not tracking, I 100% would not be getting enough fat in my diet. Like, tracking can be extremely useful, especially in monitoring your micronutrients as well as your macronutrients. I'm just saying. So anyway, I know that I struggled to get fats in. Adding flavor profiles that I haven't had that I really enjoy is a super easy way for me to like bump that. As far as protein, same old, same old. Chicken, tuna, shrimp, what I'm eating every day, it pretty much stays the same. So although I'm following macros, I just have a personality of I enjoy the meals that I make. I will swap some things out. So like if I want broccoli instead of Brussels sprouts or something like that. Overall, my meals are really consistent. On training days, I have my bloat bowl, and then I usually do my post-workout is typically cream of rice chicken, blueberries, egg whites. If I am gonna switch something in my post-workout, I'll do half a muffin. Actually leads me to my next topic. I'm officially a Hummus Fit athlete, which I never thought I'd be able to say. If you followed along with me for a really long time, you'll know that last year I was posting so much, trying to get Hummus Fit to notice me, trying to get Buff & Bakery to notice me, actually, and they liked it. But the one thing I want to try is a Buffin muffin. Oh my god. Oh, this is the monkey business. Obsessed with them for a really long time. I also bought, I think, a total of 15 Buffin muffins at my show. If that doesn't tell you how obsessed I am, I don't know what will. And to me, this is a really big deal, and I'm super grateful for the opportunity, and it's honestly thanks to like this engagement I've been getting from my community and you guys showing up. It's just has allowed me to have this opportunity, so thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you. Be a part of a company that is founded by a fellow New Yorker and produces out of New York. It's just, I don't know, it feels like home to me. It's something that I've been extremely passionate about and enjoyed for a very long time. So I'm just super grateful for that. And if you would like to support me on Hummus Fit or Buff & Bakery, my code is just GIANNACUMMARO. So you should check that stuff out, and I promise you that you won't regret it. Specifically the Buffin. You can get like your meal prepped rice, your chicken, or you can get pre-made meals. You won't be disappointed either way, no matter what you do. But if you're gonna order anything, try a Buffin first. If you're hesitant on the fence, try a Buffin. My personal favorites are any of their banana, the monkey business, the banana cream, the banana chocolate chip. I love banana. Anyway, I could go on and on about Hummus Fit for forever. That is definitely an update I wanted to share with you guys because you're the reason that it's possible. So there's something else that wouldn't have been possible without you guys. I just hit 10K on TikTok. That is insane to me. The fact that 10,000 of you want to watch me yap, I can't comprehend it. And the fact that I've built such a community on there of amazing girls, and I get messages about how I've re-inspired people to get back into the gym is something that has really been keeping me going lately. Knowing that I'm making an impact on even one person's life means everything to me. Thank you. And that's really all I have to say about that. Sappy person, but yeah, I can't believe that is a milestone that I've really had for a very long time. I finally did it. That is absolutely insane to me. So if you've made it this far, I'm glad, because it feels like I just FaceTimed my best friend. So that's really cool that I just get to sit in my car and do that. So thank you, as always. I think that's pretty much it.